Sounders blow a 3-0 lead and end up with a 3-3 tie with the Colorado Rapids. Here is what Brian Schmetzer and some of the players had.
They feel like a loss. We came out in the second half, and the first 4 minutes of the first half or second half were good. The penalties obviously changed the games. What can we learn? What did I tell them in the locker room afterwards? They need to reflect. They need to reflect on the little details that it takes to become, a top team. I think we have the potential to be top team, but we can't shoot ourselves in the foot too often. MLS is too tight of a league, and the standings obviously are very tight. So these home games are critical. It was 2 drop points for sure. They have a hard job. He makes decisions. It impacts games, yes. But I'm more frustrated about our team and, us being able to close out games when we go up 3-0. And especially at home, that scoreline 3-0 should have been game over. And certainly away from home at 3-0, that game should have been over with a little less drama. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help the players to get through some of these moments and play a little smarter, be a little bit more determined, a little bit more tougher in certain moments. And, then, when you score 3 goals, you're going to win most of your games.
Yeah, it's like the games are almost, too easy when we start. When we started the last 2 games, probably the best that we have started games all year, all season. We almost blew the game in Kansas City. And then today we did. And it's frustrating because I feel like if you go 3 goals up, especially at home, no matter if you end the game with 6 or 7 players, you have to somehow manage to win. And we didn't do that today, so it actually feels like a loss. Yeah, I think the penalties, caused the momentum to shift completely, and they all of a sudden started to play a lot better. And they had that belief that they can get something from the game. Whereas I feel like when we went 3-0 up, we played almost a perfect game, and then in the span of 3 minutes, we didn't have time to think about what just happened, and it was 3-2, and all of a sudden game on with 35 minutes left. So yeah, it happened so fast, and unfortunately for us, we gave up the 3rd goal as well, and then after that it was an open game, a couple half chances here and there, but it's
the case for us as well. You would see us on the front foot, right? You would see us pressing higher up the field, and then at times we can't play through that pressure because we feel like we're risking passes. But if we can do that and maintain and stay true to what we do, we'd be in a good spot. But at times we kind of just kick the ball up instead because we feel pressure, and then it becomes a bit of a snowball effect where we lose momentum and all that. And so, yes, I think we have to give credit to Colorado. Yes, we have to give credit to Kansas City in the second half over the last 2 games. But it is something that we need to do better. I think defending is also another thing. We get into this very, very low block where we're asking absolutely everybody to get back, and then when we win the ball, we don't have an outlet. And that's something that we need to address. Whether we bring back, it sounds counterintuitive, but if we don't bring back our 2 strikers as far, we might have an outlet and be able to get out of pressure better.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, it's not good just in terms of the Sounders' inability to play when leading. They scored 2 magnificent first half goals. Start off the second half, you're on the front foot again. You go out, you scored the 3rd one. Then all hell breaks loose. You give up a penalty. Christian Roldan gives up one. Then the next one, Andrew Thomas gives up another one. And before you know it, in a span of about 4 minutes, it's 3-2 in the 54th minute of the second half. But for me, from there was a lack of awareness. You're still up 3-2. You can still hang on to the ball, possess the ball when you have it, make the Colorado Rapids, move them around, and then when you're playing from the back, be patient. What's happening with the Sounders is they're panicking when they're playing from the back when teams are on top of them, and maybe what you need to do is put an outlet pass out there. So when on defense you do get the ball, you find an outlet. And what's happening with the Sounders, along with the pressure being put on them, there's no outlet pass from the back line or the mid block. And that is becoming a reoccurring issue for the Sounders here. They're playing well, to start off the games, but they're not finishing. Should Smetzer maybe have made earlier substitutions? Maybe. My concern is even the substitutes, when they come in, they're not ready to play, and it looks like there's some soul searching going on here. So the Sounders, they are tired, but you know what? That's not an excuse. Everybody else in the league is also tired. So the Sounders have to regroup. It's halfway through the season, and as it would be the case in MLS, you're playing again on Saturday. So, the Sounders blow the 3-0 lead. They split the spoils. From Lumen Field in Seattle, I'm Osvaldo Maria for the Cascadia Sports.net report. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.